and welcome to One-on-One with XES. In this series, we bring to you one-on-one conversations with professionals from different fields of interest and expertise. I'm Madhu, I'm the marketing partner of XES, and we have a very interesting topic for you today, how to get started with marketing automation. And to address this issue, joining us in conversation today is Taija Lankinen. Hi Taija.
Hello.
So Taija is the head of growth at a Finnish-based SaaS tech startup company, Zapflow, and she's currently based out of Paris and also has ties with the European business district of La Défense, Paris. And you also shared with us that you love creating awareness for new innovative products and build long-lasting relationships with them. And your motto is learn to learn, which is also why we are here today, to learn from you. So thank you for joining us. And
thank you for having me.
So should we get started right away?
Yes, we can do that.
Okay, so my first question for you is the most obvious question. Also, it's a broad question, you may say. So what is marketing automation to you and where can we apply it?
Yeah, so basically how I see marketing automation is that it's also a combination of sort of human and business, and it indeed combines creativity, data, and technology, and all of these things. But briefly, I would say that marketing automation is using and benefiting from a technology, a software, to automate some marketing activities and workflows really, really efficiently. And also once the company has, for example, a flow of generating leads steadily, a content strategy, a strategy for MQLs and SQLs, leads tracking in place, then definitely company could benefit from marketing automation software and therefore also these automated workflows as well. But marketing automation does not mean that the software does things for you. But automation is definitely there to help you scale your success and these kind of things. And then you also ask where can we apply marketing automation? Well, you can definitely apply marketing automation to various workflows and activities, but you can apply that such as in social media marketing, personalized email marketing as well, lead generation, as well as lead nurturing, and also actually campaign management. But also metrics and analytics are also really, really important part of marketing automation process. So yeah, and also CRM integration must be taken into account in this matter, as this also allows businesses to transfer lead information to and between marketing and sales as well. So these are definitely, does this make sense to you as well?
Yeah, definitely. It does make sense. Just for our viewers and listeners who might not be familiar with marketing automation in its entirety, how would you sum it up and say that what are its benefits and how does it help the marketing teams?
So the process of scaling different activities is usually found as a challenge. So also scaling the successful workflows is what marketing automation is actually made for. Also, this software allows you to manage various marketing activities in one place, which makes this process and your work much more efficient. What, for example, Salesforce says about marketing automation, I just wanted to have bring this up because I think it's really, really on the point in my opinion. So it enables teams to create one-to-one cross-channel journeys that lead to a unified experience for the customer. This improves the efficiency of a sales funnel, quickly turning a broad base of leads into happy customers by using a combination of tactics. So this is really, really good description and a summary of actually also the benefit. But also one very specific challenge can often be actually testing and experimentation. So A/B testing, these different workflows can be easily actually tested and automated with marketing automation softwares. So this definitely helps you to scale these activities that work the best for your customer. So to summarize, this is, in my opinion, what sort of problems it helps in solving and how it actually helps marketing teams as well.
Yeah, that is very insightful. Thank you for that. But I was wondering, of course, there are many services and functions we can apply marketing automation to, and sometimes it might appear to be overwhelming for a newcomer or a new entrepreneur. So what would you suggest are the best ways to choose these marketing automation tools for any small team?
Yeah, well, that's a process. So the best approach that I have actually been advised to as well is to map out and list your needs and various use cases of different departments on your pipeline, and then comparing your needs to the tool that could actually solve these things. So that's the first thing. And to sum it up, identify your needs and match them with a tool on the market. But also things to consider when choosing the right tool for your business is the UI, different features and integrations. Native integrations are always better as they reduce your headache, for example in analytics and data, but using third-party integration tools such as Python or Zapier are also very fair options to do that. Also customer support actually, as that's something that you will need and find useful when you start using the software. That's important to consider as well. Also resources such as for learning and other matters as well. Benchmarks and reviews. You should trust the reviews as well. If it gives 1 star and has multiple bad reviews, that often tells about the software itself as well. And then also sort of the pricing, obviously, really important matter. Setup and onboarding. So if it's sort of urgent to set up this kind of tool for your marketing automation purposes for your business, and onboarding takes 2 to 4 weeks, this can be a bit of a challenge as well. So important to check it before actually making the final decision. And also it is important to consider what happens when your business scale. Could this software actually be used when the company grows? So you need sort of an exit plan as well, in terms of like if you need to change the software, what is your exit plan? So can you actually export the data and the information to another software? So that's definitely, those are main things that I would say how to choose the best tool for your business and team.
That's great. I really have the urge of asking you this question now for a real life case example, maybe from your company, Zapflow. Could you suggest how you went about selecting a marketing automation tool for a function that you launched?
Yeah. Yes. So how we chose best marketing automation software at Zapflow is that we actually used Google and our connections to list first sort of the best marketing automation softwares on the market, and then we went through our needs and we list those out as well, and we literally had an Excel and we had the tools that we found, our needs, and then we had sort of which tools can meet our expectations and needs. And then based on that, we were able to choose the best option, and we will have the free trials. That's really important to try out if it actually works for your business and team, if it's usable, if it's comfortable, if it does its job that you have found out in the sales meetings and open sources. And that's basically how we found out the best tool for us. And it's also a way that keep open mind for the features that you haven't actually maybe thought of before. So that's basically how we chose our marketing automation software.
All right, sounds great. I think now is the right time to ask you this question that could you suggest a few such marketing automation software tools from a growth marketer's perspective that can be implemented by any small company to get started with marketing automation?
Yes, definitely. So basically, my first recommendation would be Sendinblue. This is a Parisian company that is super cost efficient for especially small businesses. Another one that I would recommend is GetResponse. This is also cost-efficient tool, but offers also options for webinar hosting and so on. So some extra features that Sendinblue doesn't offer. Another one is also HubSpot. It is really good tool, but gets very expensive quite quickly, in my opinion. So this is not maybe the best option for small businesses. Also, ActiveCampaign is, I would say, also worth mentioning. There are of course sort of new features and softwares coming up continuously, so I'm sure there can be better options than these, but I would say that these are what I would recommend for small businesses at the moment. For bigger companies, there are of course tools like Pardot, B2B marketing automation tool by Salesforce, and there are, for example, Marketo as well. And yeah, definitely there is a good offer on the market for these kind of softwares.
Those are very good tips. Thank you for sharing. I'm sure many people will benefit from that. And now moving on to like more practical questions for the young junior professionals who are also our Access community members and targets. So for a young professional who is aspiring to enter the marketing field, what skills specific to marketing automation would you suggest are important for establishing a more market relevant profile?
Yeah, well, even marketing, for example, marketing automation specialists need not only marketing automation knowledge or experience, but also just digital marketing knowledge and experience. So this is the first step. Then also I would say that for marketing automation specialists or even digital marketers, the ability to sort of cross-functionally keep the marketing automation tool in sync and aligned with the CRM, this is very important in my opinion. And this is something young professionals can look into and learn from different sources, even before any sort of hands-on experience on that yet. So this is definitely possible, and I would recommend to do that as well. Sort of also these young professionals should aim for continuously improving the marketing automation tool by collecting, identifying and implementing new capabilities. So this is also that sort of needs a little bit of hands-on experience, but they are free trials on different tools. You can definitely try them out and see and learn also how to actually implement new capabilities in this matter. The data and analytics are also vital. So these professionals involved in this must ensure that the data is reliable and relevant and also sync with other tools needed. So this is vital to be able to operate in marketing automation. Then sort of supporting the software usage for different campaigns and workflows. This is often what marketing automation specialists or digital marketers who are involved in this automation should be willing to do or have some knowledge on that. Also, sort of ability to translate the marketing use cases into concrete actionable items. That's also a really important thing. And just sort of an eye for details and being structured. That's the main thing I would say as well, to have that, and also that you are eager to learn more because there are new features coming up. Automation also sort of changes, workflows changes that you are going to apply after experimenting some new things. This is definitely a key thing on that as well. But some technical knowledge, such as like HTML, CSS, and previous experience, or sort of knowledge of various marketing automation softwares, is also often preferred in these kind of positions. So gaining basically knowledge of different softwares is something everyone can learn. You sometimes won't know the exact set of tools for a company, which CRM or which marketing tool they are using before you actually start working there. But I would definitely recommend to look into the best tools for marketing purposes and to learn about them. Also, sort of one of the most important things to learn is to learn the purpose and the benefit of marketing automation softwares and marketing automation itself, that how it helps businesses to conduct these automated workflows and scale the success and these activities. So I think it's something that everyone can definitely learn, even without hands-on experience. But it's a process itself, but everyone can learn that.
Yeah, that sounds very inspiring, but also a little bit overwhelming sometimes, because this marketing professional is like ever evolving, and now we speak so much of the T-shaped marketer portfolios.
Yes.
So much of new skills that a marketer must have. So one advice that you would like to share maybe for young professionals entering in this ever-evolving marketing field, or any book recommendations that you have that they can use to get started with?
Yeah, well, first of all, I don't have any book recommendations for this topic, as I think the field evolves quite fast, that the blogs and articles about the topic are often on the top of things and up to date. So for example, many marketing software are having good resources for learning too. So this is something, of course there are books for this as well, but I would recommend to start learning from online sources first. Also, well, marketing and marketing automation is indeed ever evolving field, but it is not rocket science. So I would recommend to take a step at a time and sort of learn new things, as it's my motto as well. And also, if you don't have any hands-on experience, do certificates, what some of these software providers are offering. This is something a young professional can definitely improve her or his competence within those who have more sort of hands-on experience already. So I would say those would be my recommendations to enter the field.
All right, thank you for that. I think you have shared tons of resources which will definitely come in handy and helpful, and I will link at least hopefully most of those resources that you mentioned on our video. And I think we can end there. Thank you, Taija, for sharing your experiences and also helping us learn something new today. Thank you.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.